That's better. That's... Oh, I don't know if I like that so much. I'm supposed to be changing my records. Oh, put that one over there for now. Forever. Ooh, there's nobody here anyway. My snake. Oh, snake there. Snake in the pot. There's nobody there. What's going on, man? Stay there. Oh, one person. Hello. Oh, hello, mother. Oh, who's here? Ah, right. Tour. God, chin. Who's there? Somebody's there watching. I know there is. Hello. Are you gonna own? Yeah, that's it. Bye bye. Off you go. Oh no, I've got a low battery. Damn. Michael Jackson. Jesus. Do you like Marmite? I've got to go and get my charger. So I've got to go and get my charger because my phone is going to run out of battery. I've just realised. Hang on a sec. Oh, 3 people left. I knew if I disappeared, people would disappear as well. Right. Is that going to reach? Unprepared, everybody. Unprepared. I've got to plug in my lead. That's better. Much better. Let's see. Hopefully that's better. What's on? No, normal's okay. Come back. Oh yeah. Got all my Michael Jackson up right now. Who else is there? It's 4 people. What's going on? It's really warm tonight. Is this someone having a joke? Someone's backup account. Yeah. Someone's having a spy. Hello? Anybody there? Well, I'm going to just do some reading. Oh, why does it keep coming up with low battery? My phone. That's on 8%. Oh my god. No to both of those. Yeah, I know you're the same person. What would you call your account backup account? Who else is there? Why's my phone say low battery? Ah, yeah. Something's a bit weird. My phone's gonna die. It's plugged into the mains. Oh, that's going up. It's a bit quiet tonight. I'm just reading the messages if you're wondering why I'm quiet. Silly phone. Hello, Jordan. Hello, hello, mate. How you doing? What is the time anyway? Well, it's 9:30, nearly. Oh, UK time, 9:30. Oh, what's everybody been doing? It's a bit quiet tonight. I know it's Tuesday, but that's no excuse. What you been doing, Jordan? New wave. Who do you mean by new wave? Because I'm quite old school. So what you been up to, Jordan? What thanks for yourself. It's over in the UK yet. I've been taking a trip down memory lane. Slipknot because my college. What you got there? Oh, right, okay. So that's what most people are listening to, yeah? Yeah, I do like Journey. Yeah, definitely Journey. Steve Perry Journey. I do have the old Journey before Steve Perry. I do like the Journey with Steve or Jerry, but I don't like Arnell. Sorry. Yeah, I don't know if you saw, I picked up a Slipknot CD yesterday. Slipknot picked it up on Sunday. Sorry, Slipknot, the Grey Chapter, which is obviously about that was their guitarist, isn't it? No, definitely not Nirvana. If you ask me about anything to do with grunge, no thanks. I've even got some CDs to pass on. Who else is on? Who else do I know? Not Fleetwood Mac. You must be new to my channel. Yeah, I know what you mean, Jordan. Yeah. I was listening to a lot of Stone Sour at the end of last year. I was going through all their albums, listening to those from the summer onwards, late summer through September, October time. And then I got my LA Guns Phil. I was like, yeah. Went on to, from Slipknot to Stone Sour onto LA Guns. Favorite Queen song? Ah, you noticed. It's really hard to choose a favorite Queen song. It would. It's really difficult. Depends on which decade. I couldn't just choose one. I always like Bohemian Rhapsody. I always like, you know, what else? What else could we go? Ride the Whirlwind off of Innuendo. It's a great song. Oh, Love of My Life, awesome song. Keep Yourself Alive, yeah, that's awesome as well. Yeah, I like Keep Yourself Alive. That's one of my favourites from the 70s, for sure. Yeah, yours is Radio Gaga. That's a great song. I like the Radio Gaga, the version off of Live Magic, which was brilliant. If you've got that CD. Thrush, Richard Thrush, I call him, because I had so many records by Thrush that I couldn't get rid of them. Yeah, they were a bit of a bad rash for me. I can't seem to get rid of Rush records in Guernsey. I've had all of their like 70s stuff right up until like the mid 90s on vinyl. Quite a few on CD as well. I only ever liked Spirit of Radio. That was the only song I liked. First song of theirs I ever heard. First one I liked. Never liked anything since. So, no, no John Tyler Brown in backup account. No, not Billy Joel. Don't Stop Me Now is classic. Hello, Satanic Elmo. Hello. Oh, hello, Richard Hudson. Anyway. It's all quiet at this end. I haven't got any music playing today. I don't want to get a copyright strike. I can play the band Osakari without getting any without having any problems, but that's it. Did you check out any of the song? Yeah, I've been listening to the new Whitesnake album. Obviously, I've been listening to Marillion, but most of the songs you told me about I'd heard anyway, and they're all, most of those are the ones I really liked. But yeah, I was playing Marillion. I was on a Marillion fix with Steve Hogarth. I'd say about February time. I was listening to that a lot. February, March. But yeah, it's been Whitesnake this week. Even though I've listened to the Whitesnake album 3 times, and that's it now. And I more or less, you know, where you get an album and you listen to it and it takes you a while to get into. And then you get some albums where you go, oh yeah, oh, I like that, and I know. And then you get some albums where they sound virtually the same all the way through, and it takes you a while to get really into them. The Whitesnake one, everything sounds different. And now, after a couple of times playing it, I know roughly what they're going to sound like. But I haven't played it like I would normally play it. I have not put it back in my car. I played it today, but I had the drill go, so I wasn't really taking much notice of it. I still like the song Heart of Stone. That's my favourite. But the rest, well, you know, it's not one that grabs me, put it that way. I'd quite happily stick on Forevermore album instead. Oh, right. So John Tyler Browning, your top 5 favourite bands are Coldplay. See, I'm not really... Yeah, I got Coldplay stuff. I was more Snow Patrol. That's right. Queen, yes, definitely for me. Culture Club, definitely not. The Beatles, yes, love the Beatles. And Duran Duran, yes, I love Duran Duran. And stuff like Depeche Mode, Aha. Some electronic 80s stuff as well. I hate to say this, but I find the new Whitesnake CD a bit samey. Yeah, you could say that's Satanic Elmo. 3 or 4 listens in and it ain't clicked yet. Yeah, it's not one I go and grab now. And that's coming from, you know, I didn't really expect to be saying that. 3 or 4 days after the CD came out, I really didn't expect to be saying, you know, that I'm not really into it. Rick says, do you like Van Halen? About that much of it. And will you do a video of all of your Van Halen stuff? My God. I did a video of all my Van Halen stuff CD wise because I rated the albums, and to be quite honest, when I rated Van Halen, a lot of the people in America who are subscribed to me, they weren't too happy and they don't watch my videos anymore. I lost loads of people, and I feel that that's really, you know, they believe in God, half of them, and I'm thinking, you know, and I just wasn't happy about Van Halen, so I don't understand their problem. I'll let you know a little story. When I first started the VC, this is Van Halen thing anyway. When I first started in the VC in 2016, there was a guy that introduced me to the VC. I won't say his name. And he was all powly. And then after about 3 months, I did a video that I did a video about bands I hated. And I slated Van Halen big time, and I like a few of those songs, but mainly with Sammy Hagar. And I slated Van Halen. And that guy never commented on my videos ever again, even though he was the one going, oh yeah, John, yeah, oh, you're such a nice guy, yeah, brilliant, yeah, I like your videos, everything. He never bothered with me ever again. And then he took me off of Facebook, and I was like, hang on a minute, that's my opinion. It wasn't like I just came on and started running down, you know, moaning about religion or something like that. So it was just my opinion of Van Halen. I didn't like him. Apparently they were his favourite band, or one of his favourite bands. So yeah. And the guy's never spoken to me since the end of 2016. So yeah, no loss there. So thank you, Richard. Hello, John. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. I've had that with a few Whitesnake albums, especially Forevermore. I must admit that Saints and Sinners was a bit of a grow on me. Yeah, do you know what? My appreciation of Saints and Sinners has grown a hell of a lot in the past few years. It was actually one of the albums out of all the early stuff that I found to be the worst out of all the Whitesnake, and I actually like it a hell of a lot. So I think it's just age. As you get older, your tastes change. What's up? Maddie Wiles, 44. You're a new one, ain't you? Hello. Honourable mentions, Hall of Oates. I don't know. It's Bon Jovi, yes. Guns N' Roses, yes. Dead or Alive, well, my mate likes Dead or Alive. He's got loads of their vinyl and rare stuff as well. And Eurythmics. No, definitely not them. Satanic Hour. Never really got Van Halen. David Lee Roth was okay. Okay. It was David Lee Roth that I didn't like in the band. Actually, I find they're all show-offs. I think that put me off. I think Alex Van Halen was the only one there, you know, that really didn't show off in the videos. But all the others were like right posers, and it used to get my wick. I think the worst one was that Michael Anthony. Oh my God. You know, there can't be a more ugly bass player than Michael Anthony. And he's there posing like he's a stud muffin. Did I just say that? Jesus Christ. Right. Here we go. Hello, Mishy Moo. Yes, he was a small-minded git. Top 5 solo artists: Michael Jackson, Prince, George Michael, Phil Collins, and Madonna. That's not me, by the way. I'm just reading other comments. And that's from John Tyler Browning. And that's his backup account. Jordan's gone. Queen Mishy. She has graced the stream with her presence. Hi, by the way. Jordan says hi, Mishy Moo. Jordan, by the way, Michelle is... I shouldn't say Michelle, I'll get in trouble. Mishy Moo, Jordan is... He went to the Iron Maiden gig that we went to. But we didn't see him because he was probably the other side of this, the O2. Phil Collins, no. John Tyler Browning asked me that. Phil Collins. Do you know what? I don't mind some Phil Collins songs, but other than that, no thanks. Hello, Redcomb Music. Hey, Guernsey Bear. What are you on about? You trying to say something? Hey? David Bowie, yes. Love David Bowie. Mainly the 70s stuff, though. Definitely not Whitney Houston. No Bruno Mars. Cyndi Lauper's good. I do have one of her best ofs. Ariana Grande. I think you got the wrong channel here. Oh, I'm kidding. So what's everybody else been doing or listening to today? Are you still looking for that Bonfire CD? Do you know, I've forgotten which one it was. Probably not. I'm really not. I've got no music on my radar at the moment. I've got loads of music on my radar, but it's mainly Whitesnake stuff, and a few things I haven't got yet. So, but I'm not getting anything yet for a while. Yeah, well, you know, the guy Richard, the guy was someone that was, you know, a lot of the VC sort of liked a lot, but he gave up his channel as well. No longer makes videos. Yeah, I don't know when he gave it up, but it was a while back. But yeah, just it really it gets on my wick when some of these people don't like your opinion of a band. If you came up to me and went, "Oh yeah, Def Leppard's crap," or Iron Maiden's crap, or Whitesnake's crap, I would just go, "Yeah, okay," but it wouldn't stop me from talking to you. You know, everybody's different, eh? They've all got their own likes. So when I say, if someone recommends something to me, and I say, "I'm sorry, I really don't like those," right? I hope you don't. I hope no one takes offence to it. Cradle of Filth. Hi to Dave Alexander. Hello, new person. I don't think you've watched my live streams. I'm not sure, but hello. Fireworks from Redco. I have Fireworks on vinyl, don't I? Yeah, I don't have it on CD. To be quite honest, right? I haven't really listened to much of Bonfire. And I like the song that they did, which was the Paul Stanley song. You know, the one, is it Fire and something? No, sorry, it's not Fire. It's Sword and the Stone. Is it Sword and Stone? Something like that. I can't remember. That was a great song, but I prefer it when. Do I prefer it when Paul Stanley sings it? Just trying to think. I think they're both great. So, but that's about. I'm not really a die-hard fan of Bonfire like lots of other people are. So, this seems better. What we got here? Do you like ZZ Top? Yes, I do actually, Richard. I don't like everything they've done, but I do like quite a few of their songs. I really like the very first ZZ Top album called The First Album. It is actually the first album. And I used to have that on vinyl. I got rid of it because my cover was a bit damaged. And I thought I'd try and find another copy, and I didn't. So, But I have got a box set of, I think it's the first 6 ZZ Top records on CD. I picked it up last year at a record fair. So John Tyler Browning, you are also a fan of Genesis. AC/DC, yes, for me. Journey, yes. The Police are okay, but I'm okay with just the best of. Def Leppard, I'm sure you all know I'm a huge fan. Saw them in December. Billy Idol, Adam, and no, not for me. Peter Gabriel, Tom Petty. Yes, I do like Tom Petty, and I think the album Full Moon Fever is absolutely a brilliant album, start to finish. That is a fab. That's nearly, I reckon that's like a 9.5 out of 10 album for me. And Billy Joel, not for me though, not Billy Joel. One of the new to me bands that I've been getting into is The Cure. Oh right. My girlfriend's daughter is heavily into The Cure. So yeah, she's mad, loves it. That is a departure. Jordan. Oh, you're watching a Pearl Jam DVD, Satanic Alme. What is your favourite song of each Oh my god. Oh, AC/DC Madness. Hello. Are you new to my channel? Anybody out there wants to subscribe who's not subscribed, please do. It'd be great. And if you've got a channel, let me know and I'll go and check out your channel. Oh, we got a surprise visitor. It's nearly, yeah. He's nearly a veteran of the VC already, and that's the Rock Scout. Hello, Scott. So Redco, you've got the Bonfire Fireworks CD, US edition. Been sitting on my shelf. I just remember you wanted it on CD. Yeah, at the time, I probably did, but I've got so many things that I want. It's not one that springs to mind, you know, like you go through and you go, yeah, there's 20 CDs I want. It wouldn't be in the 20, it would be in like the top 100, if that. So Redkey, turns out you're going to the UK in October. Oh right, okay. Which part of the UK are you going to? I'm in the UK, but not in England or Scotland or Ireland. Ireland. Favorite song by the Beatles? Yeah, I'm not a fan of Ringo's voice. My favorite song by the Beatles would be A Day in the Life, I think. Yeah. I don't know why people take offense to someone else's opinion, because everyone has an option. So why do people not like other people's? I know. And my advice, if you don't want to upset anybody that's into Van Halen and in the VC, don't ever mention it, because I've lost so many people when I did that video. My subscribers just went down. It's the only band out of everything I've shown. As soon as I say anything about Van Halen, all the American subscribers disappear. From the ones that I know in the VC, they don't ever comment on my stuff ever again. So I learnt my lesson. So Rock Scout, don't mention anything bad about Van Halen, mate, in your videos. Jordan. The Rock Scout late on parade. Bugger. I think Jordan should start a YouTube channel. Show us his music. There you go, Jordan. Dave Alexander, you made your first CD update video. Is that your first video, Dave? I don't think I've ever seen your channel, so I will have a look after. Just subscribe. ACDC Madness. Subscribe. Cheers. Thank you, ACDC Madness. Favourite song by David Bowie? Mine's Let's Dance. Mine is Life on Mars. Whatever. Life on Mars or Space Oddity. Space Oddity was the very first song I heard from David Bowie in the late 70s when I was very little. So, what's that you put there, Rock Scout? What have you put? If you put laughing, are you back this weekend, John? Oh, are you back on doing videos, Scott? Oh, or are you on holiday? Okay, Dave, I will check your thing out. Americans. Redcoat music. Yeah, seriously, all the people that were US subscribers to me, and I don't mean like they're all horrible and nasty, but at the time I had about 6 subscribers that were American subscribers, and more or less over half of those disappeared from my channel, or well, not disappeared, just did not talk to me anymore, just because I said that Van Halen were the band I hated. And then another time I did it, I said that I really had gone off Motley Crue. That didn't go down very well either. And then I noticed some people didn't talk to me after that either. And I thought, what the hell have I done? You can't have your opinion on this thing without somebody getting upset about it. The thing about YouTube that really winds me up the most, though, is I can make a video and thank all of you lot. I can say thank you, thanks to all my subscribers, thanks to all the people that like my videos, click like, subscribe, comment on my videos. I can do all of that, and I can say thank you loads of times, and I'll post that video, and within about, I don't know, 10 minutes or so, somebody's down thumbed it already. And then I get the most down thumbs. I get about 3 or 4 on a thank you video, and I just don't understand that. So I'm not sure what the mentality of some of these people. They're either jealous or I don't know. Let me know what you think about that. Favorite song by John Duran? Mine's Hungry Like the Wolf. That's yours, John. Mine would be it's quite a few actually. My favorite would be New Moon on Monday. Yeah. I was dreading you saying that, but I will give it some thought. Oh yeah, about doing YouTube videos. That would be cool, man. I think you should, Jordan. Make some videos. I've not really got a lot to show. Don't matter. Look at Tim Line. If you are not subscribed to Tim Line, check out his videos. He's only got a very small very small collection, and he will do talk about certain things and try and join in with our threads and stuff. So, and he's been doing it for over a year now. So it doesn't matter if you don't own a lot. Don't ever feel like you have to own loads. If I had just started buying records when I started doing the VC, I would no way have this amount. This is over 30. This is 30 years of collecting. Same with my CDs. Don't ever feel like you've got to have loads, because you don't. It's your personality that attracts the people, your stories attract the people, your interaction with people, your comments and what you say to people and talk about things. That's what people really want to listen to. I could make a video. There is one person that there's one person I noticed in the VC that's been on there for a few years. The person buys records, loads of records, right, all the time, and it is a bloke, so I'm just going to say that, right? He will open records all the time on camera. He will show records all the time. Okay, new record after a new record after new record, or maybe a few grails and old ones. And he does get some really amazing stuff. But if you look at his subscribers, there's no real story with the stuff. I think it's quite overwhelming to have just to see all this stuff coming in. People want to know what your story behind how you got into that record, and you know, and you just got to have a really good personality. You got to be very likable to get subscribers, and I think, and I'd like to see loads of other new people start, because sometimes I go on the VC and I'm thinking, God, there's not many videos on here for me to watch. And there hasn't. There's been a real slack time with videos in the past few days. And I've made about 4 because I've had nothing else to watch. And sometimes I even just watch mine again to make sure that I was had said something right and I hadn't made a mess, because I don't ever edit my videos and make them and cut out all the bad bits. I do I just do one take and there I go. And if I mess up a video, I will start all over again. So this live thing is quite daunting, but it's a bit fun because I get to chat to you crazy people. Oh, Mr. Fairly Secret Music is commenting on my stuff on Facebook. David, you need to be on here, mate. So what we got here? Yeah, back. Oh, you're back with an update this weekend. That's from Rock Scout. Check out Scott's channel if you don't already. He's back on the weekend. Richard says he agrees with me about ZZ Top's first album. It is a great album. I never thought I was going to like it, and I put it on. My mate said to me, listen to ZZ Top's first album, you'll love it. And I put it on, I was like, oh my God, this is amazing. So if you think that ZZ Top's music all sounds like the 80s, you don't. Listen to the 70s. So go and check out the first album by ZZ Top. What do you think of the AC/DC rumours? I haven't really been following AC/DC for a long time. As soon as about the time that Cliff Williams went, and I stopped even actually listening to AC/DC. So it's been a while. Oh, that's good of you, Satanic Elmo. You've subscribed to Dave. That's brilliant. Have I missed anybody? No, I don't think so. Favourite song by Bon Jovi? Mine's Living on a Prayer. That's from John Tyler Browning. My favourite Bon Jovi song? Jeepers. At the moment, it would actually be I can't think. It would actually be Dry County off of Keep the Faith. And it might change later on. So. It's Farley. Hello, Farley. We don't see much of you lately. He's got his head in his comics and his models, his die-cast. And all these figures and stuff. I used to collect the die-cast, Mr. Farley, as you probably would have realised by some of my models in my videos. But I stopped doing model videos a long time ago. And now the model videos are getting the views. That's the thing. Yes, Rock Scout. Farley said thought you ghosted us. Satanic Elmo's favourite Bon Jovi song is Right Side of Wrong. What album's that from, Satanic Elmo? Satanic Elmo? They're either jealous or they are just not happy unless they are causing trouble. Yes, mate. Yes, Richard. They're trolls, nothing but trolls. Yeah. Thank you, Red K. Right, let's get back down here. I'm trying to catch up with your messages. No way. Just had life to deal with. Yeah, life can get in the way of your hobby, can't it? Missed you too, big stuff. Favourite Cyndi Lauper song? Yours is one of fun. Mine would be True Colours. What's your favourite? Who's your favourite Kiss member? I want to get this. AC/DC Madness has asked me, who's your favourite Kiss member? I want everybody to put a comment down. Who's your favourite Kiss member? And Redco Music, ZZ Top's Antenna. Haven't listened to it yet. I got that CD secondhand last year, I think. I think it was last year. I think it was last year or the year before on CD. I found it in the record shop for like £1. It was, sorry, favourite Kiss member. Ace Frehley. What's your favourite Black Sabbath album and song? Oh my god. Oh, that's really difficult. Andrew Puffer, hello. That's so hard. Oh my god. Favourite Black Sabbath song and album? Oh, there's so many. I don't have to get some hard questions, don't I? The first one that springs to mind is always, and it's not really the most amazing song, but I just love the riff. The riff in it is just killer. But then there's, there's loads of amazing songs. But if I was going out now and it's dark outside, I'd just go for a little spin in when I had my Jag. I would always put on like Zero the Hero with Ian Gillan on vocals because it was quite menacing, the guitar, or Disturbing the Priest. Just killer. Playing that at night time, driving around. Amazing stuff with Ronnie James Dio on would be like Computer Guard, the song I, with Ozzy. God, there's so many things in the 70s, but I actually like my favourite on 13 would be I've forgotten the name of the song. Where has it gone? Sabbath. Damaged Soul off of 13. Absolutely killer. Love it. But my favourite, it's really hard to choose a favourite album by Black Sabbath. That's just, I think that's very hard. Oh, it's from Bounce. Terrible CD in general. Yes, I didn't mind Bounce when it came out. It's much better than the stuff they do now. But it's yeah, it's not up there with the other stuff, the earlier stuff. And Scott, favorite Guns N' Roses song. Oh, I just went off then. Sorry, the Wi-Fi, the internet's gone a bit. That's the first time in ages that's done that. Eric Carr from Jordan. So my favorite Guns N' Roses song, "The Garden." I bet you nobody was going to expect me to say that, eh? I love it. It's got Alice Cooper in "The Garden." Absolutely awesome song. The music to that is just like wow. Just I love it. What's your favorite Metallica song? Oh my god, this is from Richard. Fade to Black. Next one. I have to take some dogs out soon. I'll have to see you later. See you, Richard. And yeah, enjoy taking the dogs for a walk. So and good to hear from you. And hopefully, if you comment on my stuff in my videos I upload, I'll check out if you've got a channel or not. All right, everybody, that is. Andrew Puffer, Zero Hero is awesome, great pick. Ian Gillan was underrated. Born Again was a really heavy album. Yeah, yeah. I loved the Born Again album, and then I went off of some of it because it seemed a bit cheesy, and then I loved it. I fell in love with it again. It was amazing. What's your favorite Led Zeppelin album? God, that's a hard one because no, actually, Volume 4, because it's got more songs that I like on Volume 4 for sure. Wow, Jordan, The Garden's yours too. When I said The Garden, and that's no lie, that is one of my favorite Guns N' Roses song, especially from Use Your Illusion time. And I never thought any of you guys would have said the same. That because I thought that was so obscure, that song. But it's got Alice Cooper in, so yeah, it's killer. Coma is one of Guns N' Roses' finest. Yeah, Coma's great as well. Favourite song by AC/DC? Mine Shook Me All Night Long from John Tyler Browning. Cool. Favourite AC/DC? To be quite honest, You Shook Me All Night Long is a song I don't like listening to. I think it's been overplayed, and I really have got fed up with it. My favourite AC/DC song would be Who Made Who? Let's see who comes up with that one. Hello, Alan Joyce. Hello. Welcome. There are 3 bands I totally detest and don't understand why they are popular. Here we go. Satanic Elmos. Yeah, I'm not a fan of Motorhead, but I like Led Zeppelin to a point, and the Beatles I do love. And I'm actually getting more into the earlier Beatles now. So stuff off of the before their hippie-ish drug taking time. Who would win in a fight, Ace Frehley or Metal Mickey? Well, I think Metal Mickey would win in the fight. Because I think Ace Frehley would just be sitting there laughing his head off. Because he'd be too drunk. And Ace Frehley has got a bit of a history of just sitting there laughing in interviews. Just, So there you go, Farley. And Jordan's, yeah, he's an Ace. Alice Cooper fanatic, mate. It might be blasphemy for me not to love it. Yeah. Yeah, I'm an Alice Cooper I'm an Alice Cooper 70s fanatic. More than... Actually, do you know what, right? I really do love that Paranormal album. That is very 70s, and that is amazing. And that's probably my favourite album that came out of that year. And I didn't put it in my favourite albums of 2016, 2017? And I didn't put it in there. And when I listened to it about a year later, I put it in the car. I was like, oh my God, I wish I chose this now. This is actually the best album of that year for me. The ones I bought. So Ace Frehley wouldn't stand a chance. No, because he'd be giggling, Darcy. Hello, Darcy. Ace Frehley would be just laughing because the guy just laughs all the time. My favourite AC/DC is Ride On. Yeah, I remember that one. And the Jack. She's got the Jack. Hey, everybody, from Darcy. Paul Diano or Bruce Dickinson? Oh, that's hands down Bruce Dickinson. What's yours, Andrew? I love Who May Who. What's your favourite Tom Petty? Mine's Learning to Fly. Mine is... oh, God. I'd have to get Full Moon Fever out to check. Where's it gone? It's here somewhere. So yeah, my favourite Tom Petty song. A Face in the Crowd. Off of there. Yeah, Face in the Crowd. That's because Learning to Fly isn't on there, eh? No. I was thinking Learning to Fly was on that album. It's not. No, I'm taking this out. I'm going to get it all mixed up. Oh well. I'll sort that out later. Sing the pink do. Fly on the Wall album. That was an album one of my old mates used to play. Fly on the Wall album, AC/DC, in his Ford Fiesta, which you Americans wouldn't even know is what the hell that is. Yeah, and yeah, And I got so fed up with it, I couldn't listen to it ever again. And then about 20 years, I don't know, 15 to 20 years later, I put it on one day and I was like, wow, this is cool. I was getting back into it. So Alan's, yeah, this is from Alan. Watch the video last night you made where you got about 10 discs for £7. Was it 10? Yeah, it was 10. 10 CDs for £7. And did you watch the video where I got 34 CDs for £20? Go and watch that one, Alan. There's 2 CDs. Sorry, 2 CDs. There's 2 videos. The last 2. You have to go on my channel to find them. I got 34 amazing CDs for £20. And I think you might be shocked. So 70s Judas Priest or 80s Judas Priest? Oh my god. Just because Screaming for Vengeance is my favourite album by Judas Priest, I have to go with 80s. Have you noticed we are only talking about classic rock and metal? New bands are just not out there at the moment. No. But I'm just really into the classic stuff. I really am. Anything new, and I really struggle. I still like the classic old bands that are still going. Oh, we got Alan there sucking up to Darcy. Your videos are great, Darcy. Oh, that's cool, Andrew Poffer. Bruce Dickinson all the way. Still like Diano. Yeah, Diano's good. He's definitely much better than Thingy that was from Wolfsbane. Oh, I think the cat next door and the dog and cat next door howling and screeching in the night is better than the guy that was from Wolfsbane. I keep forgetting his name. So, what we got here? Tom Petty, Into the Great Wide Open. Yeah, that's the album. Yes, I got that on CD, but not vinyl. I sound like Michael J. Fox then, didn't I, out of Teen Wolf? Favourite song by Journey. Mine's Separate. Right, mine is favourite Journey song. Oh, bloody hell. Winds of March. Let's see if you thought I was going to say that. Winds of March from Infinity album. Oh. Favorite Megadeth album and song. Oh my god, are you gonna go through all my favorite bands here? That's for Andrew. Favorite Megadeth album and song. Jeepers. Well, normally I would put Rust in Peace as my favorite album, but I find So Far So Good So What just, awesome as well. I'd say the song Mary Jane is one of my favorites. That and Hook in Mouth, and if stuff off of Rust in Peace would be Holy Wars for sure. Yeah, and Lucretia. Five Magics. High and dry or stereo? Oh, high and dry all day long. AC madness. So Darcy, you like Accident of Birth? Have you got Accident of Birth, Darcy, on vinyl? Tattooed Millionaire would be my favourite as well, Satanic Elmo, for his solo stuff. That is a fab album. Born in '58 is an amazing song. So this is from Alan Joyce. John, the Queen Made in Heaven CD you got, does it come with a merchandise sheet? I will watch that video with 34 CDs. Amazing. We're looking forward to our Black Sabbath collection later on. Right. My Queen one, were there? The Queen CD Made in Heaven, did it come with the merchandise sheet? I don't think any of mine have got merchandise sheets in there. No, nothing. Just the booklet. Not a sausage in there. I've never seen one with a merch sheet in there. Oh my God, this just gets harder and harder. Andrew Puffer is really pushing it now. Favourite Whitesnake song? Whitesnake is one word. Just so you know. Alright. When it was David Coverdale's first solo album, Whitesnake was separated. So it was two words. Whitesnake, the band, is one word, Whitesnake. So I'm just a bit picky like that. Metal Mickey always says to me that I always correct his correct spelling. I forgot what they call it now, but I'm really bad. I go and correct people's spelling. Do you like Motley Crue? I like the first two albums the most. They're my favourite. Yeah, Blaze Bailey, that's the guy I forgot. Blaze, his other band, Wolfsbane, were pretty good. Oh, you liked them? I've only got a 12-inch of theirs. I think Metal Mickey likes Wolfsbane a bit. One on the album, you know. I don't know if it's the first one or whatever ones they did. He's the only person that's ever mentioned them. And you, Satanic Elmo. I missed your favourite Journey song. Oh yes, it was Winds of March. Do you know that one? Favourite Megadeth album? Oh my God. Sorry. Your favourite Megadeth favourite album. Okay. Oh, that's yours, Jordan. Yeah, mine was So Far So Good, So What, and what, or Rust in Peace. I struggle to choose between those. I thought I knew it all. I had that on the other day, actually. I thought I knew it all. I seriously did as well. Oh, you only have it on CD, Darcy? The world needs 80s wasp to reform. Trouble is, though, I don't think Chris Holmes can really... He's really not the person he was. And I know that Cloudy Mulder, Metal Mickey, and I think it was the Rock Scout, if he's still there, he'll let us know. They went and watched Chris Holmes playing, and it was apparently that bad that they left early. I think that's the story. Let me know. I used to like, yeah, I liked Chris Holmes in the 80s Wasp, Johnny Rod as well. Obviously there was Randy Piper before, but I always found Steve Riley, who's now in LA, well, who went on to be in LA Guns, I always found him a bit, he'd just be like that. Like he, like, it's like he wasn't taking it seriously. You watch videos of Wasp and Steve Riley playing drums. When you come from the original drummer, that guy, he was like probably really ugly looking bloke and mean and nasty looking. And then you go to Steve Riley and you just see him, and he's like not a care in the world. It's like he's hitting the drums with a pair of feathers. It's like and all the others like going for it. And Blackie's there trying to be as mean as hell, and so is Chris Holmes, and you know, and there's Steve Riley like tapping away drums like as if he's playing in some, you know, classic 70s prog band. Let me know what you think of Steve Riley. Right. When I first borrowed the Queen CD from our library, it had a merch sheet in it. Oh, okay. You should have taken the CD and then said you lost it. I'm not trying to make you steal anything. Just say you lost it. Hello, Kevin Siddle. Hello. Hello. I like how Darcy responded to that. Kevin goes, hello, Darcy. Hear a lot of you. Darcy puts, sorry about that. More album merch available at mushroom.com. I think it's in you, please. Favourite Paul McCartney song and favourite Def Leppard song? I don't like Say Say. I like Paul McCartney song. Ooh, Live and Let Die. I also used to. I like that song. Yes. Not Jet. What's the other one? The other one that's his famous one. Oh God. I do have his his DVD that he did, or from the 70s rock show. My favourite Def Leppard song. Oh God, don't go there, please. Saw Paul Young last night. Oh, Paul Young's brilliant. Yes, I like Paul Young's song music. Not all of it, but I like his voice. My uncle listens to Paul Young, and that's how I got into it. And obviously, you know, but I'd probably just have a greatest hits of Paul Young, and that would be me. I've got some of his albums. Night Satanic Elmo. Cheers for being here and chatting and entertaining us with your messages. Cool. Late to the party. Do you reckon the new Def Leppard box set will come down in price? Nah, unless I buy it. If I buy that box set off of Amazon, I get 20% off of it. Okay, and that's off of Amazon. You guys in the UK don't get that. I do. That's because where I live, we get a VAT knocked off. So yeah, 20% off of there. That would be good, eh? What would that be, about 130 quid? That'll be, no, that'll be 28 quid off of there. So nearly 30 quid. It's too pricey anyway. And I only want it for the few rare things that are apparently supposed to be rare, but they're not really rare. And then, but they'll be on vinyl instead of for the first time. And I want Euphoria on record. And that's it. I have retroactive, all the originals. I have a Vault, but I don't think Vault's going to be on. Is Vault going to be on there? No. Anyway, if anybody wants Vault, Def Leppard's Vault on the record, it's going quite cheap on Amazon at the moment. It's less than 20 quid. I don't know what that is in dollars, but in the UK, it's less than 20 quid. And then I would get that for about 15, 16. What else is cheap? Oh, any Alice Cooper fans out there, the Alice Cooper, some of the older stuff, 70s stuff is quite cheap as well. Who's on here? Who else is here? Darcy's favourite is what? Peace Hour's favourite song? Oh, Peace Hours is it? Yeah. Album with favourite song, My Last Words. Underrated Megadeth song, I'll go for Captive Honor. That's weird because I was listening to that yesterday, Darcy. I had that on in my... no, I had it on today. I had Captive Honor on today. I've been playing Megadeth today. And a bit of a mixture actually, but mainly the new Whitesnake album again, but it's not grabbing me. And definitely Captive Honor came on today. Amir Hajar, is that right? Did I say that right? The couple had 7 children, half of whom were boys. How could it be? Don't know. Right, okay. Get all sorts on here. Favourite Queen album? Mine's The Works. Favourite Queen album would be Sheer Heart Attack. Innuendo and the later one, Made in Heaven. Favourite Skid Row song off the Subhuman Race? Eileen. There you go. Euphoria is great. Such a... Yeah, Euphoria I bought when it came out, Alan. I liked it back then. I'm not really a fan so much anymore. There's about 2 songs on there that I like, and that's it. I really have gone off of Euphoria. So for me to get the record, I really have to... I'm going to try and get it where I can get the record without the box set. I managed to do that with... someone was selling the box set, Def Leppard's Volume 1. And I managed to get the record I wanted out of there without buying the box set. I did buy the box set, I returned it. Wasn't worth the money. Have I ever shown any rock books? Yes, I have. If you go on my channel and go on, there's a search there, eh? You'll see that I've shown all my rock books. Just put in books and it should come up. Do you have a collection of any classic rock magazines? I used to have... when Classic Rock magazine came out, I bought from the very first issue all the way through till issue 200. I think it was 10 years of buying Classic Rock magazine, and then I gave up. And I sold all those in batches of each year on eBay. And one guy bought a load of them off of me who lived in the Isle of Wight. So just across the water from where I live. Kerrang I used to buy when there was something decent in it, in the late 80s, early 90s. I used to buy Raw magazine as well. I got the new Whitesnake album and haven't listened to it yet because your review has put me off. Sorry, Kevin. Give it a go. Don't let my reviews put you off. That's my take on it. I've only been a fan of Whitesnake for 30 years, so it was 10 years before then that they started. So, but I'm more of a fan of the old Whitesnake. I always have been. That was what I grew up on. In the late 80s, I grew up on the say 80, 88, 87, 88 I was, and 89. I was more into the classic Whitesnake. Always used to have the best of Whitesnake on, the 1982 best of. Which on the cassette it used to only have up until the last albums that was on the cassette was stuff from Come and Get It. When the CD came out, the CD issue came out, they had stuff like Here I Go Again and Crying in the Rain on there because it went up to the 82 album, Saints and Sinners. But yeah, the cassette didn't have all those songs. So, and then when like 1989, 1990 came, I was listening to a lot of like Slip of the Tongue and but still listening to all the classic stuff. Who's next? Let's see. Favorite Beatles album? Mine's Sgt. Pepper. Mine would be I did a my favorite Beatles albums in a video recently, the end of last week. So go and check that out, man. I forgot what I said now. What I chose. Yeah, I've forgotten which one I chose. I've got the Def Leppard EP, 7-inch EP on Bludgeon Refola. I have got the 7-inch that one there, 7-inch, is not signed, unfortunately. And I do have the yellow label copy, this without the cover, and I have the Vertigo silver cover as well. So I've got two of the ones with the yellow label. I've got the Vertigo one, which is obviously not Bludgeon Refola, and then I've got that white one there as well, but not signed. What next? I got the 12-inch obviously as well, which came out a couple of years ago, which has got so many mistakes on it anyway. It's not true to the real thing, the original. What are we on now? Favorite Paradise Lost album? Draconian Times. And then straight after that would be the 1995 one with True Belief on it. Andrew Puffer, Pyromania Hysteria. Difficult decision. People ask me that a lot and I can never give them an answer. Completely different albums. Pyromania should be always compared to High and Dry because that's so close. Whereas there's a 3-year gap between Pyromania and Hysteria, and the sound is completely different. It's really is. Hysteria should always be compared to Adrenalize, and Adrenalize would never win against Hysteria. What are we on? Yeah, Darcy. Forevermore is much better than Flesh and Blood. Definitely. If you don't have Forevermore, go and buy it. The lyrical content on Forevermore is far better than Flesh and Blood. Don't get me wrong, I like the music on Flesh and Blood, but also, but Forevermore is a great album. And if you haven't got Good to Be Bad, get that as well. So what are we on there? Favorite David Bowie album? God. Geez, I can't remember. I think it's Aladdin Sane. Is that the one with Life on Mars on? Has it got hasn't got Driving Saturday? I like that song as well. Too many good Bowie albums. I'm a massive fan. Yes, well, 70s stuff, yeah. I'm more of a fan of the 70s, Kevin. John, you still buying those oversized inner sleeves? I would never ever buy whatever they were called now, something spin record sleeves. They were terrible. Apparently someone commented on my my video about them, said that they've actually modified them now. They're much better than they were. So, but I'm keeping my video there just to keep people aware that they weren't that great at the time. Also, do you still have the same method of cleaning your records using that big bottle of spray? The orange one's the best one to use. I used the lavender, the purple one. It was terrible. Don't like it. The orange one's good, especially for very dirty records. And it's safe for the environment. Safe for hasn't got any harmful stuff in. So, do you like Dream Theater? Only the song that's on Images and Words. What's that song? The big hit. That slowy one. I'm not really a fan of. I've got a couple of their albums, and I haven't listened to one of it. Well, another one all the way through yet. So I've been picking up too many CDs lately, and I haven't even had a chance to listen to half of them. It's all these. Oh yeah, Life on Mars is off Hunky Dory. Yeah, I couldn't remember the name. Yeah. Cheers for that, John. Yes, Andrew Puffer. Draconian Times is. That's when I got into Paradise Lost through that album in 1995. Tim Ripper Owens or Rob Halford? Shall I pee everybody off? I think Tim Ripper Owens has got. Obviously, Rob Halford's got his age on him now, But Tim Ripper Owens, I would say, has got a much more powerful voice. And everybody's going, "What the hell are you on about, John?" But He's definitely got a more powerful voice than Rob now because of his age. But then I know a guy that watched Rob Halford when he was just doing the band Halford, and the guy was from Guernsey, and he watched the band Halford, which is the one. It's called Live Insurrection CD you can get, which is absolutely amazing. And he watched Rob on that time, and he said Rob Halford's vocals were out of this world. He'd been to so many heavy metal, thrash, death metal concerts, and he'd never ever heard anybody sing to the range that Rob Halford sung. He just blew him away. And he said it was one of the best things he ever saw in his life was watch Rob Halford on the Halford when he was doing Halford. So, yeah, killer, eh? And that would be about 18 years ago. About 18 years ago now. I'm back to watch more of the live stream. Oh, I hope you picked up the dog poo, Richard Hudson. Thanks for having me, everybody. Have a good night. See you, Darcy. Life on Mars is, and favourite Duran, mine's 7 and the Ragged Tiger. Yeah, I don't really have a favourite Duran album. I more or less listen to their greatest hits because that is just a killer CD. Favorite rock drops, where song drops after and then after build up. Who's that? Bass Bug YT. I think I said that right. Favorite rock drops, where song drops off after build up. God, that's a hard one. Yours is AC/DC, Bad Boy Boogie after guitar solo. I've never even thought of. That would be. I've never even thought of any song. That might be a good thread actually for the VC. So you guys out there, if you're checking this out, someone needs to start up a thread. Favorite rock drops. So that means where the song drops after the build up. So an idea there would be AC/DC's Bad Boy Boogie after the guitar solo. Hello, Thunderstrucks. Hi. Rockstar Rob's Radical Gaming. Hi, John. Huge fan of yours, man. Oh, cool, man. Thank you. Yeah, I'm never seen your name pop up. It's amazing, you guys out there that watch my videos, and not everybody comments, and so I don't get to know about you guys watching. It would be great if a lot more of you guys would just, even if you just leave that on my comments, then I know you've watched. You don't have to say anything if you're either too shy to say anything, or just say hi. And it's always nice to hear from everybody. When you watch my videos, just do the old devil's horns or whatever you want to do, but just say hi in the comments, just so I can say hi back, because I don't know that you're watching. I see these things, it's called numbers, obviously. It tells me who's what. It's telling me how many people watch, but you know, I see the regular people, but I don't see all these new people that come on and talk to me on here. Rockstar Rob, yes mate, you need comment, do the horns on my videos. Huge fan of yours, man. Love all you do on your channel, and you have an awesome collection, man. Are you a fan of Crazy Licks? I've listened to some of their songs actually a few months ago. I don't own any of their stuff. I've only listened to some of the songs, watched some of the videos. The videos are quite entertaining. Andrew Puffer. Tim the Ripper Owens is underrated and an excellent singer. His range is exceptional and can hit the lower and higher notes. Good pick. Yeah, Tim was Tim was a breath of fresh air in Judas Priest, and people slate what Judas Priest did with Tim, but I actually enjoyed it a lot. I did. Cathedral Spires would be a fine example of an awesome song that Tim has sung on. So, and the other song that I love is the one off of Demolition. What is it called? Oh, it's the slow one. Oh, I'll think of it after. If anybody can remember what the song is now, it's not Hell is Home. It's something else. And I love it to bits. Very slow, evil sounding song. Absolutely killer. That Tim Ripper Owens song on Demolition. I haven't got the CD to hand, and I can't remember what it's called. Right. Thunderstrucks, you've seen me show your House of Lords CDs before. Do you also have any Angel? No, I don't. Sorry. I've heard of Angel. Never listened to him though. Obviously, Greg is from Angel, and the Graphia albums. I've listened to Graphia, if I think I've pronounced that right. Graphia. I don't know if it's Graphia. I always thought that was a bit of a silly name to name your band, especially I know Greg's last name is that, but it was a daft to go with your last name. Angel's a cool name, for a rock band. And House of Lords is not really a great name for a rock band when you consider that the UK guys have got House of Lords with, it's full of it's, the Americans have got Miss Piggy, Kermit, Fuzzy Bear, all those Muppets. And us, well, no, not me, because I live in Guernsey. We've got our own states members. But the UK guys have got their own Muppets in the House of Lords. So, yeah, the Americans have got, Kermit, Fuzzy Bear, Miss Piggy. And we've got Theresa May. Well, they've got the Theresa May and a few other Muppets in the House of Lords. So yeah, House of Lords was never a brilliant name choice for, if you at the time when House of Lords were quite big in the 90s, late 80s, early 90s, and somebody said to you, what's your favourite band? You didn't really say House of Lords because they thought you meant where Margaret Thatcher was working. So yeah, no, didn't think of that. What else? House of Lords, yes, I love House of Lords, but no, I don't have anything else by the other bands. And also, I don't know if you knew this, but James Christian, I do have his solo stuff, but he was in the band Eyes. I think that's the same band that Jeff Scott Soto has been in at some stage. Right, here we go. Lost and Found, that's the song. Absolutely killer. Thank you, Thunderstrucks. Dan Powers is here. Hello, Dan. Oh, I've missed some questions here. Sorry. I have missed loads, were there? Oh, here we are. Andrew says, Rob Halford will always be the metal guard regardless. Yes, he will be. It's because he's been around for a hell of a lot longer than Tim Ripper Owens. Have you listened to The Seventh Star by Black Sabbath? I don't own that CD. I will only own it if I can find it in a charity shop. I really do not like the idea that Glenn Hughes is on vocals with Black Sabbath. I know that Tony Iommi did not want that to be a Black Sabbath album. He was dead against it. It was supposed to be a Tony Iommi solo album with Glenn Hughes on vocals. Yeah, so he was pressurized into having Black Sabbath name on it. And as you can tell, I'm not really fussed about owning it. So there you go. It's technically a Tony Iommi solo album. So, but yeah, I obviously I listened to Glenn Hughes because he was in with David Coverdale doing Deep Purple. So yes, I liked Glenn Hughes when he was in Deep Purple for Burn, Stormbringer, Come Taste the. But anything else with Glenn Hughes, I just doesn't. But I'm not really interested. So I've missed some more. Here we go. Heaven and Hell or Mob Rules. Heaven and Hell. Dan Powers agrees with me there. See you, Thunderstrokes. Cheers for watching, and comment on my videos when you watch them. See you later. Hello, David. Fairly Secret Music. Hello, sir. Glenn Hughes is awesome now. I like Glenn Hughes, but only in Deep Purple. So, favorite Deep Purple album? Easy. Come Taste the Band. Shall I just tease you a bit with that Deep Purple? Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, I do like Come Taste the Band. I've got it a couple of times on CD. These are all OGs, alright? 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm quite a fan of that album. I'm a fan of Come Taste the Band. My favourite song on there is You Keep On Moving. Brilliant song. There you go. David, you sent me a message, but I haven't been able to look at it on Facebook, I think. I've got your little thingy come up there. Yeah, with your hands like that. But I haven't been able to look because I've been on here for 1 hour and 44 minutes. Hello, David, anyway. I haven't got anything with Gary Moore singing with Glenn Hughes. When was that? What album is that, David? I've got lots of Gary Moore CDs and I've quite a few records, which I have on CD anyway. So, night, Kevin. Cheers for watching, man. Keep rocking and reviewing, dude. And please comment on my videos, man. It's great to hear from all of you. Maybe I need to listen to that Deep Purple again. Oh, the Come Taste the Band. Yeah, give it a go. I actually think if you're really, David, if you're so much of a Glenn Hughes fan, I think you would like Stormbringer more because it's got that funk element more to that album. And with obviously Glenn Hughes, I think he sings a few more songs actually. He's on Burn, but that's a heavier album. But yeah, Stormbringer would be the album for you, for sure. David Coverdale and Glenn Hughes singing. And then obviously Comtaste the band has got Tommy Bolin on guitar, and was known to be in the band that Joe Walsh was in, the James Gang. So you'd be into that for sure. Gary, Run for Cover. I got that album. I have got Run for Cover. I didn't know he was on there. Seriously. Yeah. When I get a chance. I have not played my guitar since I've moved here. But yeah, I do, but I haven't got the guts to play them on here, because even having someone sitting right by me, my nerves go blah, blah, blah. Ah, yes. See, I thought you might. Stormbringer, you do like Stormbringer more. Best song is Can't Do Right. It is. That's a really cool song. Yeah, very cool. I like all the songs from Stormbringer. Well, I like all of the those 3 Deep Purple albums are just killer, with David and Glenn Hughes on. So funky, yeah. And I'm not into funk music. I really am not, but I really do love those Deep Purple albums. I have almost all of Tommy. Oh my God, you do! Do you know what? You're the only first person that's ever said that to me. You've got Tommy Bolin stuff. I've got Teaser, and there's another Tommy Bolin one with live. It's a live album, I think. Yeah, I've got on CD. Is it Whips and something? I'm trying to think. I can see the bloody thing up there on my CD rack. It stands out. It was a digi one that I got. Hello, Frankie. Hello, Frankie. I like that song, David, that Tommy did. Obviously, I love Teaser, the song, because Motley Crue covered that as well. I love that song. Is it something Wild Dogs? That is really cool as well. Is that his song? Shake the Devil. Oh, sorry. Is that who did Shake? Is that Tommy as well? Shake the Devil. Is that supposed to be Shake the Devil? Because I know David Coverdale did the song Shame the Devil, which was a bonus song that was put on his first solo record, but it was put on the reissue CD in the early 2000s, and it was called Shame the Devil, and it was I love the song to bits. Hello, Fraser. Hi. I think it's on private. Oh, okay. I don't own Private Eyes yet. That is one album I have not got. I think there's a few albums I haven't got. How many albums did they release? Well, because obviously Tommy died, eh? So in 76, eh? Was it 76? Or was it the end of 75? It was 76, eh? Sure it was 76 he died. If it was 77, I'm bloody losing the marbles. Oh my God. I'm not even going to say what Fraser put. Hello. Yeah, it is. Only 2. You were only 2 years old when. What year were you born, David? Are you younger than me? You like that Demon CD? Is that the one? The one I showed you? Gave it a listen, yeah. Favorite Rainbow album? Favorite Rainbow album? Long Live Rock and Roll, I think. Yeah, Long Live Rock and Roll. Oh God, it was December 4th, 76. So I was coming. I was coming up to being. I was going to be. I was born in 76, but Jan the 3rd. So I was going to come up to be my first birthday a few weeks after that. Oh my God. Oh, you're 72. Not age, but yeah. I thought you were about the same age as me. Hello, George A. Martinez. Hello. Do you have the Listen Learn Something box set? What is that box set? Do you mean the Deep Purple Listen Learn? Because I remember trying to get a Deep Purple, I think it was Listen and Learn box set a very long time ago, probably about year 2000. Yeah, about 2000. Or was it a bit later than that? Might have been 2003. But I remember trying to get something like that in HMV in Southampton. Oh, that's cool. I'll have to give it a go. I just haven't got around to listen to anything. Except from Whitesnake today, a bit of Megadeth, and some Black Sabbath, I think, as well. What's your favourite Dio Sabbath album? Dehumanizer. That's my favourite. Hi, Keith. That's from Keith. Yeah, Young Pops. My favourite Whitesnake song is Still of the Night. That's from Richard. That would be my favourite of the 80s. That'd be my favourite of the 80s, 90s, and noughties and 10s, or now. Still of the Night for sure. Still of the Night used to be my ringtone. The centre part of the slow bit. That was my ringtone. Absolutely love that song. Oh yes, that is on the CD. Do you know what? I could never find it, George. Never found that Listen and Learn, and I was collecting all the all the Deep Purple CDs that were coming out at the time. The Days May Come thing with all the studio stuff going on with Tommy Bolin, David Coverdale, and all the stuff around 75, 74, 75 time. Days May Come. There was another one, and I was collecting those from when I was in the UK because I couldn't get them in Guernsey, and they were brilliant. And I'd listen to them, and if you listen closely to one of them, there's David Coverdale sitting down or whatever, or jamming or whatever, and he's singing. He's just coming up with these words, and one of the songs is I think it was "Say You Love Me," which was on his first is on one of his first two solo albums, which I forgot which one it is. It's the first one, eh? First one. Yeah, I think it is. But you hear him singing a few words of the song, and it's like, oh my God! And he did that back in Deep Purple, so. Oh God, Keith, I couldn't. I've never counted my records, mate. Sorry. Favorite Kiss album? The first one, the very first Kiss album. You're in a band called the Red Caps. Ronnie James Dio. Oh, you're in a band called the Red Caps. Ronnie James Dio's first project. I do have the earliest things I have by Ronnie James Dio is the stuff that he did in his band called Elf. How many people listen to Elf with Ronnie James Dio? And I do have stuff of Ronnie James Dio when he did. Ronnie James Dio did backing vocals with his wife Wendy on David Coverdale's first solo record called White Snake. Ronnie James Dio did a song called Love Is All on the Butterfly Ball soundtrack, which David Coverdale sings a song on there. There's a video for Love Is All with Ronnie James Dio singing. It's a cartoon thing. I've got the album, Butterfly Ball. Roger Glover, Deep Purple, he was the one who did all that, so arranged all that. Which I do have, actually, somewhere. Oh. That's not it. Oh, which is so if none of you have followed Ronnie James Dio's very early career, he's on that, the Butterfly Ball and the Grasshopper's Feast. I've only ever come across two of these, and usually in that condition. This is a hard one to find. So I do have it on CD, but that's what it's like inside. And yeah, Ronnie James Dio sings. Oh, Ronnie is actually classed as Ronnie Dio, not Ronnie James. It's Ronnie Dio on the song Homeward, just there. Ronnie Dio. And he sings on Love Is All. Ronnie Dio as Froggy sings at the Butterfly Ball. And there's a video for that on YouTube, just there. David Coverdale sings blah, 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 Behind the Smile. David Coverdale warns Lily Lizard of the Fox. Roger Glover is on there doing the synthesizers and arrangements and stuff. Who else is on here? John, what's his face? Oh, Mickey Lee Sewell is on here. I think he helped out with David's solo stuff. I can't think who else. There was somebody else on there. Right. Let's see what the other questions are. Right, here we go. Do you like Maggie May by Rod Stewart? It's an okay song. Yeah, it's not too bad. I do like some Rod Stewart stuff, especially that song. Oh God, it was the B-side to. I think it was B-side to Sailing. What was the song called? It was the one. It just won't come to me now. It's the one. Stone Cold Sober. I like that song by Rod Stewart. I'm trying to find where I was now. Do I have some Deep Purple SHM CDs? No, not at the moment. But if you've got some, you'd like to send them to me. That'd be cool. Hey, from Frankie. Hey, are the choir boys big in your neck of the woods? Not really. I who likes the choir boys? I think Ian that gave me traded those CDs and who I normally talk about. He has liked the choir boys at one stage, but he's liked a lot of things over the years. So what we got here? What Coverdale song has part of Deep Purple in it? What Coverdale song has part of Deep Purple in it? God, I can't think of it offhand. He's trying to test me here. I can't remember at the moment, David. Geez, let me know. Have you ever been called the Captain Beyond? Why? Have you ever been called the Captain? I don't know what that is on. What you're on about, Fraser? Sorry. Super High Material CD. Yeah, I've got some Def Leppard ones, George, but I haven't got any Black Sabbath ones. What we on? Andrew's thing. Favorite song off of Black Sabbath Dehumanizer album? It would be the song I or Computer God. Actually, Too Late. Too Late would be. Those three songs are just killer. So, but the most of the album is anyway. So, what are some of your favorite album sleeves? This is from Alan Joyce. Favorite album sleeves. Well, one of them's there. Somebody asked me. He was talking about Paradise Lost. Yeah, that's one of my favorite album sleeves. I like. I will always love Hysteria album sleeve. I love On Through the Night. I love Love Hunter by White Snake. I like a lot of the Iron Maiden stuff, and I love the Megadeth covers as well, especially the ones with Vic on. So, what else? There's they'll probably pop in my head in a minute. Which ones I love the most, as well. What we got next? Yes, Diary of a Madman is killer. Love it. Love that cover. What other Aussie? And Ultimate Sin. Ultimate Sin was, I think that's what made me buy that CD, because of the cover. It was absolutely amazing. And at the time I was just getting into Aussie, listening to Black Sabbath Aussie stuff, and I bought No More Tears on cassette. I'd had Diary of a Madman, and I had Bark at the Moon on cassette back in the late, about 91. And then when I was able to get a CD, because my father had a CD player, a Technics one, I thought, right, now's my time. I'm going to get some CDs. And I saw the Ultimate Sin, and I thought, oh my God, that is just so killer. I need that in my life. So I bought that. And then the next one I bought was Just Say Aussie, which isn't great. And then I bought No Rest for the Wicked. Those were the early CDs I got. So, Judas Priest had got. Redeemer of Souls has got to be the best Judas Priest album cover ever, for sure. That is just one killer album cover. So, favorite Ozzy Osbourne album? Oh, yours is Bark at the Moon. So yeah, mine is, God, changes all the time, but Die of a Madman definitely, you know, has been for a long time. So it sometimes it can be Bark at the Moon. Oh, yours is I as well, Andrew. I is such a killer song. Judas Priest, Sad Wings of Destiny has a, yes. I actually wanted to get Sad Wings of Destiny as a tattoo on my back because that's killer as well. Captain Beyond was a band that featured Rod Evans. Didn't know that. Deep Purple's favourite singer. I know Rod Evans was. Yeah. Ultimate Sin, awesome album. Jakey Lee is fantastic. You were talking earlier about one of the first David Cobo solo albums. Yeah, and said that something sounded reminiscent of Deep Purple. Oh, there's an album with some outtakes and stuff called, I think it was The Days May Come, Deep Purple CD. And in it, David Coverdale is singing. This is while he's with Deep Purple. He hadn't even gone solo or anything. And it was around 1974, about 75 time actually. And there's about 2 or 3 seconds or so of him singing a few words to the song Say You Love Me, which is off of his first solo album called White Snake. And you hear him sing it and you think, oh my God, that was well before even White Snake was, you know, a solo album, or even, you know, well before there was a band. So he was coming up with these ideas, and obviously this Say You Love Me song, and you hear a couple of the words from the song, and the music's there as well, and you think, my God, he's actually come up with that idea while being in Deep Purple, but it's never come to light as a Deep Purple song, and that's what I really like, to hear that very, very short clip and know that that's actually going to be on a future solo album, and especially the first one being White Snake. So not White Snake the band, which we don't get mixed up with. White Snake with the gap between. So yeah, that was what it was, David. Check out the there was a few CDs that came out in the early 2000s, and they had, one was called Days May Come, and there's another one which I can't remember, and they had 2 CDs I think in each case, and it was all outtakes of and rare stuff from the Deep Purple time, with the Mark 3 and Mark 4 Deep Purple. So go and check it out, man. I think you'll like it, because you get to hear Glenn Hughes in the studio and them jamming as well. So, and I think you'd love that, man, for sure. So Never is a great song from Ultimate Sin, and Killer Giants is probably my favourite on there. Ultimate Sin. The song Never is, I think, the one where not many people actually like that song, and I like it, but it always gets rated as a crap song. And Classic Rock magazine, they classed it as one of the worst. I think it was that one of the worst Aussie songs. And people were obviously commenting, going, "No, that's a great song." But there's always going to be people that like different things. So I'm going to have to do a video for all the Tommy Bolin and Glenn Hughes stuff I have, because of the commentators. Yes, you will. And I can't do all Glenn Hughes stuff, but I love the Comtaste the Band era time. I love the whole Mark III, Mark IV Deep Purple. I really don't have no interest in the Ian Gillan Deep Purple, except from a couple of songs like Never Before, Perfect Strangers. I like that song. What else? And a couple of others, Fireball. And so. That's cool. I'm glad I could. I think you really need to check those CDs out, David. You like that. So if any of you guys out there have not listened to Ronnie James Dio before Rainbow, go and check out Elf. Completely different music, rock and roll type. Well, not rock and roll as in Elvis. It's more country, southern sort of like rock and roll-ish. You know, early 70s stuff with these band where they were all very short guys in the band. That's probably where they got their name Elf from. So. But yeah, I think there's three. I think there's trying to burn the sun is one of them. I've got 2 albums on one CD, and then there's another one just called Elf, which I haven't got yet. Expensive to get on, very expensive on vinyl, extremely expensive, like 100 or so quid, maybe 200 quid on vinyl for the stuff with Ronnie James Dio, Elf. But yeah, I managed to get a CD at a good price, quite a, well, 10 years or so ago. I will have to show. I probably will do a Ronnie James Dio thingy where I show the stuff that's quite rare. So, Captain Beyond had Willie D from Gary Moore's G-Force. And I absolutely love Ronnie James Dio. Full stop. So, Richard, have you got the Elf records? And the other thing about Ronnie James Dio, he's been in bands, God, since the early 60s, and maybe even like the late 50s. He's been going a long, long time. We didn't really know of him then. Your favourite Ozzy Osbourne guitarist? Your least favourite Ozzy Osbourne guitarist is Brad Gillis. Who's your favourite? Randy Rhoads, mate. Definitely Randy Rhoads. I'm glad you remembered that I didn't like Brad Gillis. Marillion clutching at straws, or clutching as demos that have tons of lyrics that made it to Fish. Oh wow, okay. Didn't know that myself. I know, but there was a thing with Classic Rock Richard with the song Never on it, and it was in the worst Ozzy Osbourne songs. Was it top 10 or something? They actually put So Tired in there, and I love that song. So I'm just wondering, is there any chance you could get into trouble for using the Def Leppard font? I certainly hope not. It looks great. The thing is, obviously mine's the different colours, eh? Mine's the the high and dry era font. I probably could get in trouble. Probably. But who knows? I think YouTube would have picked up on it by now. So hopefully not. It was Metal Mickey that did it for me. So yeah, I think you can only I think you can only get in trouble if you actually if I was to actually call myself Def Leppard. Yeah. There's a woman that lives next door to my gran, and on there she irons clothes, right, for a living. She takes in people's clothing and she irons people's clothes. And I thought, that is like the worst job ever. Ironing clothes, let alone other people's. Do you know what the name of their company is? And I don't know how they've managed to get away with it, but she actually calls herself the Iron Maiden. Okay? So, and I've never understood how she's never been in trouble for it. And she advertises in the newspaper as the Iron Maiden and uses the exact same font. No, she doesn't use the same font. She just calls herself the Iron Maiden. It's not spelled any differently. It's Iron Maiden. And to be quite honest, I even posted a picture of their van on an Iron Maiden site just to see if I could get. I know it sounds mean, but I just thought, nah. I didn't like the woman. I really didn't. So I thought, right, here we go. What's next? Oh, see you, David. Enjoy your dinner. Maybe I'll send you a copy of Private Eyes by Atomic Bone when I send it. Oh, that would be awesome, man. I hope you don't have to send it too far. Because are you in Minnesota? Somewhere? Not sure. Iron Maiden or Killers? Definitely. Do you know what? Iron Maiden's brilliant. But to be quite honest, I like Killers more. Because it's got, I love the cover anyway, Killers. What's your favourite song off the Screaming for Vengeance? Oh yeah, Fever. That's my favourite song off of Screaming for Vengeance is Fever. Thank you for this live. That's great. I need to go. Cheers. See you, George. See you. And thank you for watching. Laters. Randy Rose is my favourite too. Jakey Lee is second. Yeah. Randy Rose is my first. Zach is second. And Jakey Lee will be third. Favorite Black Sabbath album with Tony Martin. I know you hate Forbidden. Favorite album. This might come as a shock, but it would be Cross Purposes. Ah. Just where am I? Yeah, Alan. I've seen a lot of other things. We actually, it's funny. There was a post thingy going around Facebook, and I showed it to Metal Mickey, and it's the back of this van, and on the back of the van it says "Master of Poppies" with the same exactly the Metallica logo, but it says "Master of Poppies." And it was dog training, and underneath there it says obey your master. Obey your master. But yeah, it's Master of Poppies with the Metallica, and I thought that was really awesome, so I sent it to Metal Mickey and he loved it. Killers here too. That's a great name. The Iron Maiden. Both are great albums. Fever rocks. It does. Yes, Killers is the best. Two Iron Maidens. Cross Purposes is underrated. Good album. What's your favourite song off of it? Is it Die? Oh God. What? I've got it here. It's not in that pile. Let's see it. Favorite song is Dying for Love or Immaculate Deception. Cross of Thorns is killer. The Hand That Rocks the Cradle. But I would go with Dying for Your Love, whatever it's called now. I won't buy Tommy Bolin's Private Eyes. You're safe there, David. You like Virtual Death, Mandy? Yeah, Minnesota. I'm already gonna send something. He'll just have to get it to you. Oh, you sending it to Mike? Oh, that's all right. As long as you don't keep it. Cross Purposes underrated. Good album. What's your favourite song off of it? Oh, you have to. I've just read that. Number of the Beast or Somewhere in Time. Oh my God! You know those. If you've watched my video, you know that those two are my #1 albums. Oh God, that's so hard. Oh God, some White Snake. Oh no, Iron Maiden's fallen down. Even my Iron Maiden record's tapping me on the shoulder to make me decide which is my favourite. Stay there. Favourite out of Number of the Beast. I'm thinking. And when I'm thinking, I put my head down. I would go with Number of the Beast. Yeah, the Forbidden album, Alan, is totally and utterly beep. Do you know that David Bowie, the man? I have never noticed that. No, never noticed that at all. That Alan, I'd never seen that. Favorite songs from Number of the Beast and Somewhere in Time for me. Sea of Madness, and obviously Wasted Years. That album is just pretty killer. Number of the Beast would be Children of the Damned. And 22 Acacia Avenue, yes. Right, I'm going. And I will see you guys. Check out all my videos. I've got about 1,200 videos on YouTube. So all you new people, if you've never seen them, if you go back to 2016, you might have a shock at some of my videos. Now I looked quite homeless. But yeah, times changed, and but yeah, if you guys comment on my videos, then I know you've even if you just put the horns up or a thumbs up or hello or whatever, you don't even have to ask anything. Just it's great to hear from you guys and to see that you've been watching as well. And yeah, there you go. Or thumb my videos up would even be better. So cheers. See you guys. And see you, Richard. See you, Brendan. Oh God, and Brendan's just joined. Yeah, I've been on for 2 hours and 26 minutes, Brendan. I am shooting off. And hopefully you can watch the live. You can watch this back if you want, Brendan. See what people have been asking. Doesn't the original UK came with a full colour? I've got a few live after the deaths. I think 3. Is that on vinyl? Yes. I will have a look, Alan. See what I've got. Rightio. I'll see you guys soon. And cheers. See you, Andrew. See you, Alan. Laters. Peace.